Good afternoon, my YouTube viewers. I'm just making this video because I want to update you on the status of my mother's health. But before I do that, I just want to say that I had a very stressful night yesterday, and it was very stressful this morning because my seat friend decided he wanted to put my shoes on. And I paid 40 pounds for these shoes. And my shoes are not big enough for his feet. I'm a size 7 and he's a size 10. And he stretched my shoes out. I got really upset and I told him, I said, if you do that again, you're going to have to give me 40 pounds so I can buy a new pair of shoes. And then, so it just got out of hand because I was really upset. And he sort of like said that he did it because I woke him up. He was sleeping on my bed and I was on the floor because obviously because of my boyfriend would get upset, I let him sleep on the bed and I slept on the floor. And I looked at my tablet and he sort of implied that he did that because I woke him up. And that's not a good reason. And anyway, so things just got really bad, and he said he wasn't going to see me today, and I tried to ring him. He wouldn't take the call, and I thought, okay, that's fine. We're finishing. So I just sent him a voice message and said, well, if that's the way you're going to be, I just want to finish, and you come get your things, and we're finished. So we talked about it, and I'm going to see him today. And I'm going to speak to him, and I'm going to say to him, I don't know if you treat me this way because of the way you were raised or because it's your disability. So he's either treating me that way because of the way he was raised, because in the culture that he was raised in, they don't treat women with any respect. So I don't know if he treats me disrespectfully because the way he was raised, or if it's his learning disability. And I'm going to talk to him about that. And I'm going to say to him, if you keep treating me disrespectfully, I say one day you're going to cross the line. You're going to do something really bad that really upsets me a lot. And I'll break up the friendship when that happens. So you need to consider how you treat me. So that was last night and this morning, and I've been upset ever since, So now that I'll tell you what happened last night and this morning, I'll tell you about my mom's health, because I wanted to make a video on that. I think I made a video saying that they were going to give her a peg, which is a hole in the stomach. And I knew she wouldn't like that. And my niece said that she's probably lost about 50 pounds since she's been in the hospital, but believe me, she needs to lose it. And so, but at the last minute, they decided that they weren't going to give her a peg, and it's also like a pee tube or something like that. But it's a hole in your stomach, and they give you nutrition they put a tube into your stomach. And they give you nutrition through a hole in that stomach. I think at the last minute, they decided that they weren't going to do it because I know my mother would not have wanted something like that. And they just decided they're going to give her like a protein drink with her meal. So she'll have a protein drink and her meal to try to make sure that she gets adequate nutrition. And in addition to that, she has gone to a rehab facility. And so in the U.S., after you've had an operation, you go to rehab, which is kind of like a nursing home. So they moved her to a rehab facility. But I'm not going to say the rehab facility that they moved her to for her own safety, because I don't want, anybody bothering her. But it was not the rehab facility that I would have liked her to go to, because I would have liked her to be close to my stepdad so my stepdad could see her every day. But apparently my stepdad is driving to the hospital every day to see her. But so my mom got into the rehab facility, so they had to move her from the hospital to the rehab facility. And I don't know where this rehab facility is. I don't know if it's in the same hospital or if it's somewhere else. But apparently she found the whole experience to be very distressing. And she says she wants to go home. And that's what she told me several years ago. Before all this happened, she told me that she wanted to stay at home for the rest of her life, because she said that she lives on top of a hill, and she said that she wanted to stay there for the rest of her life. And so now she's saying she wants to go home. I don't know how long she's going to be in a rehab facility. I know that she has to wear this neck brace for 1 to 2 months. And I know that she can't walk now. So I don't know if the inability to walk was caused by the bleed on the brain, or if it was caused by the broken neck, or if it was caused because she hasn't walked and she's just lost the ability to walk. But basically, whenever you have any kind of an accident or anything like that, you have to get up and start walking just as soon as you can. Because if you don't, then your muscles will atrophy and you won't be able to walk. So I think they're trying to get her to walk, trying to get her walking. And also, if she eats, she has to be at a 90-degree angle to eat. So she has to be sitting up if she's eating. So that said, my alarm clock is going to be going off real soon. So I had better conclude this video. I just wanted to give you an update on my mother's health, and then I had to include this problem I'm having with my friend. And so if you like my video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for taking an interest in my life. It means a lot to me that you're taking an interest in my life, as pathetic as it may be.